Okay, thank you, George. So the integration of NVR in cameras with Reyee gateways offers several benefits that enhance the efficiency, scalability, and effectiveness of surveillance and security systems. One of these benefits is the centralized management, and with Reyee Cloud you can centrally manage both the NVRs and cameras, and this simplifies the process of monitoring, updating, and maintaining the systems, especially for large-scale deployments. Another benefit is the remote access and control. Users can access cameras, feeds, and NVRs remotely through Cloud, allowing for flexibility and surveillance and monitoring. This is particularly useful for managing multiple locations or for accessing the systems while on the go. That's very cool. And the integration with Reyee Cloud enables real-time alerts as well and notifications. So today I'm going to show you a practical demonstration of how to do the integration of NVR and cameras with Reyee gateways. First, we had to log in the Reyee Cloud web page, and then we had to log in with our credential users. Now we had to choose the project in which we want to integrate the NVR and cameras. In this case, is the Reyee webinar. I can see here my project, and I have already connected the NVR to my switch. So if I click on View Topology, I can see that the switch is automatic, the NVR is automatically detected. As we can see here, the NVR is detected on the topology. So we had to go to Client, then click on Smart Client. We can see here that the NVR is detected and it is online. Here we can see the MAC address, but we had to add the NVR by clicking here, Add NVR. This is the user agreement. You can read it, but sometimes it is useful to read the user agreement, and we just had to click here in I agree, the user agreement. Then in the IP address box, we had to fill out the NVR IP address. In my case, it is 198.110.10. And we had to select the vendor. In my case, it is Econ. The username or the user credential of the NVR, in this case, is admin, and the NVR password. The name, we can choose whatever names you want. In my case, I'm going to write NVR icon. Now we had to select the uplink switch type. In this case, we had two types of switches. Managed switch, including Reyee smart CCTV switches, and unmanaged switch. In my case, I have a managed switch. Then we just have to click on Save and Detect. And that's it. We have already added the NVR to the project. As we can see here, the cameras are detected by default. Sometimes, and it is necessary to wait 15 minutes or 20 minutes in order to have the NVR thoroughly detected. But if we go to the topology, we can see here that the NVR is automatically detected, but by doing that, the integration of NVR, we can integrate this device from here. And what we can do doing this, well, and one cool feature that we can do by integrating the NVR by doing this is that we can access the NVR by using Natural Browser. And if we go to another country, or if we are outside our home or our office, then there's no problem, because we can still access to our NVR by using the Reyee cloud and this integrations, using the virtual tunnel that Reyee cloud offered for us. So in order to do this, we just had to click on device config and then choose the option natural browser. I have already created one tunnel, but I will delete this because I am going to create another tunnel in order to show you how to do that. Now we can see natural browser allows an external network to access an internal network. Um, it is good because during a business trip, or when there isn't a need to remotely access a computer or whatever device we want to access in our internal network within the company or within our home, the natural browser can be used to establish the connections. So we just had to click on Add a Tunnel here. If the NVR or the other devices in which we want to enter remotely appear here, we just had to click on this. But it takes 15 minutes to 20 minutes in order to detect the NVR on that list. But there's no problem, because we can write the app name here, and it will be the same as if we select the client from here. So I am going to write NVR tunnel and app type. As we can see here, we can select the HTTP, HTTPS, SSH, RDP, or Telnet. I am going to select the HTTP. That is uh, proper. That is the best option for the NVR to access through a tunnel. And the inside host, I'm going to type the IP address of the NVR, and the port number is automatically filled out when we select the app type or the protocol. So as we can see here, if I select the HTTP, the port number changed to 80. If I select the HTTPS, the port number changed to 443. And I'm going to select the HTTP. That is the best option for this NVR and for creating a tunnel for the NVR. And I am going to click on OK, and that's it. I have already created the tunnel. The tunnel has a time of 3 hours and will expire and at 12:30 between 3 hours. As we can see here, I'm going to enlarge the screen in order that you can see better this. The outside hotspot is 3. As we can see here, it is a public IP, but the IC or the inside host port, it is this internal IP address and this port number. So we can activate or deactivate the virtual tunnel by doing this. And we can do this when the 3 hours, has expired. So the tunnel has been created successfully. You can click on the button to open. So I'm going to click on open, and as we can appreciate, I can enter to my NVR by using this virtual tunnel, and I can do this from whatever, and this will function very well. So this is a way to enter to our internal devices by using this cool feature that Reyee offered to us, that is the not reversal by creating the virtual tunnel. As we can see here, I can enter to my NVR by using this virtual tunnel. So to do this integration, allow me to enter to my devices to the NVR and using the cool feature that Reyee Cloud offers for us to to create a better environment to my home or my CCTV network. I'm going to enter by using my NVR credential, and as we can see, we can manipulate, we can configure and set up our NVR by using this virtual tunnel. So it's very useful, very easy to do. And if you can do this by using the Reyee app, you can do the same thing. So I'm going to create my smartphone in order to show you how to do that by using the Reyee app. So as we can see here, I have my smartphone. Uh, we can see here my NVR, and as we can see here, this is my smartphone. And as we can see, if we go to scenario and if we choose a CCTV, we can appreciate here that there is an NVR logging action. Yeah, and here we have the NVR already detected and the cameras. I have only one camera online for this test. And you can do a virtual tunnel by clicking on logging or by clicking on natural version. As we can see here, the natural version option appeared here. So if we can activate the natural version in order to create a virtual tunnel to enter to the NVR remotely, so we just had to click here on natural version and the virtual tunnel is created in a very easy way. And it is easier than using the web cloud. As we can see here, it displays the IP address with the public IP and port number that is used by or for creating this virtual tunnel, and that is very good. And that's it. I have this platform, my NVR interface. It is saying login interface that we can see by using the web page. So as we can appreciate, it is very easy and very useful in order to manipulate or to enter or configure our internal devices such as the NVR and cameras remotely. And my dear attendees, this brings us to the end of this webinar. If you have any question or comment, please write them in the question panel and we'll answer that, or maybe we will answer by email. Uh, Raul Carrillo, is the presentation recorded? Yes, it will be recorded and it will be posted on YouTube. James Campbell, would this work with mobile apps as well, or only be a web interface? And as we can see, this work with mobile app as well. Yes. Thank you, James Campbell. Thank you, Raul. And another question is from James Campbell: does this require a router or gateway, the switch, or you can do it just by switches? And no, it is required a switch and gateway. Yeah, because we can create the virtual tunnel by using the gateway, and the switch it is necessary to integrate the NVR. Another question from Raul Carrillo: does the access could be with any device? Yes, we can access to our internal devices or to the NVR by using a table, by using our smartphone or the computer. Yes, or like server or PBX. Ah, yes, yes, it can be accessed by those devices as well. So, it seems that everything is clear. It has been my pleasure to be here with you today for this webinar, and I wish you all a great day. Farewell.